Okay, welcome back to the show, folks. That's right, you got the American Adversaries Drive Time Primetime Show in a Drive Time Primetime contest again tonight. You know, we're going to the GOP Sunshine Summit or the Sunshine GOP Summit or however. I've seen it written all the different ways. But we'll be there all day tomorrow, all day Saturday, and all the candidates are going to be parading in and out. They won't all be there at the same time, not a debate format, but they'll be coming in and out doing speeches and then having little breakout sessions. And we'll be there to catch it all. And we're hoping to be able to ask some or all of them some questions. And we need some help putting some questions together. So that's what we're looking for you. We're looking for a question that might be a gag question, you know, something to elicit a smile from the candidate, not to make fun of them, but to elicit a smile from them. Something, you know, making fun of some event that might have happened to them recently. Like Mike said, he would ask Carly Fiorina if Raven on The View had more brains than a raven, or than a bird.
Than a bird.
Or
a bird brain.
Exactly, yeah. And then, but then we're looking for some serious questions, too. So we got our first two contestants on the line. So let's go to Rick. Thank you for calling, Rick. Who would I ask and what would I ask?
Evening, guys. This is a dope question of Marco Rubio.
Okay.
Senator Rubio, seeing as how Chris Matthews questioned your being Hispanic enough, does it bother you to have your heritage questioned by the Pillsbury Doughboy?
I'm gonna shorten that to, does it bother you to have your heritage questioned?
Pillsbury Doughboy, I love it.
Okay, all right. What do you feel about Rubio? You liking him or what?
I put him in third, maybe fourth.
Yeah, well, he is, as I've been saying on the show for a while, he is now the establishment darling. And, you know, I've heard people talking like the Baxters were talking about him this morning, saying how, you know, he was elected by the Tea Party and he's a Tea Party candidate, and how originally the establishment hated him because he was a Tea Party candidate. I actually think it is the reverse. It wasn't the establishment that had the wool pulled over their eyes. It was the Tea Party.
I agree.
Marco Rubio was never a Tea Party candidate. He approved it with that nonsense with the Gang of Eight. All right, questioned by the Pillsbury Doughboy. You got it. You are in. Thank you, Rick.
That was a good one, and I like your choice of characters in the sentence.
Yeah, and he kind of tied up serious with humorous there, too, so I like that. All right, Pillsbury. All right, so we got Al next. Thank you, Al.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Excellent. All right. Excellent. What's your question?
My question goes to Donald Trump.
Okay.
And it would be, Donald Trump, since you said that it will be very hard to get another black African-American voted as president anytime soon, wouldn't it be wise to make Ben Carson the Republican candidate for presidency, to promote that notion, since the Republican ideology is best for every individual here in this country, especially for African Americans.
Okay.
And hopefully get those votes from, you know, the Democrats.
Okay. I actually think it's a pretty good question. Would it be wise? I'm going to have to cut off sort of the first part of it, but see if you'll accept this. Would it be wise to make Ben Carson the presidential candidate to undo the negative things that you are saying Barack Obama has done to the presidency? Is that fair?
That's good enough.
Okay. All right, you're in. You're in. I think that's a pretty good question, actually.
And you're going to ask that to Trump.
That's what he said.
I know. I got it.
Yeah. All right, Al. Thanks.
All right, Al.
All right, we got the first two contestants in. You see what we're looking for.
I think it's very clear now what we're looking for.
Yep.
And this is exciting because you're going to be the messenger.
That's it.
You know, I think that's real good. So it should be...
Put Aubrey up to it.
Yeah. Or, you know, if it's a wise type, want Aubrey go over and ask the guy.
I'll say, Trump, look here, we got this African-American here who wants to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Send over the wise ass.
Here comes the clown.
There you go. But, you know, Donald Trump had someone pull on his hair to prove it was authentic.
Correct. He's had that done a number of times, by the way.
Well,
actually,
right, but now here's the thing. People are saying that Hillary wearing a wig.
Yeah, or at least those. What do you call those things?
Hair extensions, or
yes,
yeah, I know. It's like add-ons.
Maybe
whatever you call it.
Maybe Trump should go up and pull her hair.
I don't know if you'd want to see what's underneath there. Is the only problem with that.
But I know she's not wearing like waist tighteners or anything like that. So
what do you mean? How do you know? Maybe she is.
Oh my God.
Maybe she is.
Maybe she is.
Machine
Lord.
that man now.
we're going to Blimp City where it's 2 to 1. Oh no.
And speaking of that, I just got this from Dr. K, and I think this relates. He says, to any candidate, would you sign an executive order banning the wear of pantsuits in public?
That would be great to Hillary.
Especially when they're covered up with moo-moos, right?
Yeah.
So the men would wear kilts, right?
Ask him. He wears one.
That's
All right,
funny.
let's go to Jerry. Jerry, you're next up in the contest. Who would we ask and what would we ask, please, sir?
Well, basically, from any candidate, I want to know what will they do with regard to, like, for example, the EPA. They just seems like willy-nilly come up with these rules that we try to conform to out here in the business community. And nobody really knows, like if you're starting a business, you can't really conform to all the rules because nobody really knows what they are.
And they keep creating them.
Well, the funny thing is, even the people at the EPA don't know what all the rules are.
I mean, they're trying to create them every day to harass American industry.
Yeah.
And, Jerry, I agree with you. And, this is such a costly aspect. I think, unfortunately, don't you just have to go to court all the time? Which, they try to get it thrown out.
Yeah, but that's, of course, costs money.
Oh, you got it. Why do you think they're doing it that way?
How about if I phrase it this way? I think it captures what you're asking. What would they do to rein in the EPA and other agencies from overregulation strangling businesses?
Right, and would they support, basically, I'm not really sure exactly the structure it would have to be, but they basically are unelected, so we want our lawmakers to make the laws and they enforce them.
Right.
We don't want them to come up with regulations that are not, vetted through Congress.
Well, why don't we just get rid of the EPA and then they're not going to come up with any regulations, right? Actually, probably that might be the question. Do you think we should get rid of the EPA?
Right there.
Right there.
I like that. Would they support banning regulations being written by faceless bureaucrats? I like that. Very good questions, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, you are in the contest.
You're in the running, Jerry. It's big money up ahead for you.
You going to be at the pizza eating contest?
I'm going to try. I just got back off of a cruise, so.
Oh, well, Sarah, you should be in perfect shape. Do you want to enter? Because, 8 meals a day, you should be ready to go, buddy.